So beginning by taking a nice deep breath, and let's have a stretch. Taking a nice breath in, maybe just having a little stretch above the head, allowing the arms to just lengthen as we allow them to float down, and again breathing in and forward as we make a little C shape out of the spine. Just giving this body a little stretch, and if you just support yourself on one side, just having a stretch over this way. Not too much, just allowing the body to just open a little, and the other way. Noticing how your body's feeling this morning. Let's bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears on an in-breath, and then just let them go on an out-breath. We might want to just do this a couple more times, breathing in as we lift, and then let's roll the shoulders all the way back down a few times. And maybe with the out-breath, we can just begin to soften and let go a little. So beginning to feel those pressure points, so we know that they're the points where this body is in touch with this earth beneath us, that plane of contact between the body and the ground. So just bringing a little attention there as we become aware of the earth supporting this body. And seeing if we can just take slightly deeper breaths. And with the out breath, just letting go a little bit more and a little bit more as we get to hold the body up. Just seeing if we can soften through those areas of tightness with the out breath. And seeing how it feels to allow ourselves to trust the earth to support the body while we practice. As we drop into this body in this moment, giving ourselves permission just for a while to rest and be present. And lengthening very gently through the spine, inviting the spine to lengthen a little. Finding a posture that is alert so it holds our practice and yet has a softness and kindness to this body, so we relax. And noticing if we're holding on to any tightness in the face, maybe checking in with our facial expression. We're able to soften through the muscles of the face a little. And through the neck and the shoulders. the front of the body. Just little small gestures that help us soften the body a little. Gradually beginning to deepen the in-breath. Drawing the breath deeper into the body. Noticing what that feels like. And then releasing the breath a little longer than usual. How does it feel to let go of the breath a little more slowly? And then beginning to regulate the breath as we breathe the body. We could use counting to help us do this by breathing in for maybe 3 or 4, whatever feels comfortable for your body. And then breathing out for the same length. So breathing out for a count of 3 or 4. And maintaining a sense of curiosity about the feeling of the breath. Breathing in oxygen to nourish the body. Breathing out, softening, relaxing the body. Breathing in, nourishing the body. Breathing out, relaxing the body. As we let go of any counting, very gently, allowing the body to breathe itself once more, noticing that moment when the body just takes over and begins breathing in the way it's done from the moment you were born. And seeing if we can just relax into that, yield to those waves of breath as the body breathes itself. And then opening our awareness to become aware of the feel of this body. What does the body feel like today? Noticing the sensations that you become aware of first as you bring your attention here. Are you aware of stronger sensations, maybe some tightness in the body? Those sensations of pressure, anything uncomfortable in the body, any little niggles or pain. Let's see if we can just breathe into them. Breathing out from them into the space around, as if we're opening the space around them, giving them room to breathe. Sense of softening. Noticing any other little sensations, waves of sensations, or sparkles of sensations in the body. Noticing how sensation manifests, what that feels like. And if we can be open and curious to what we feel in this body, just allowing ourselves to feel what we feel. Aware of sensation deep inside the body, all the way through to the sensations on the skin. Maybe feeling temperatures, clothes, the air. An awareness of how the body is in touch with infinite space. And invite you to take another deep breath. And as you release the breath, dropping into the body a little bit more fully, feeling that support of the ground. As we invite the body to rest here, just for a while, nothing to do. Taking a pause in our lives to rest and just do nothing. And as we become aware of this unconditional support of the ground, holding the body, Becoming aware of the unconditional support of the body, holding the mind. So we can invite the mind to rest a while with the body. Now finding that wave-like sensation of the breath flowing through the body. Just resting a very gentle attention here. Just as a place to help us stay present. Like a gentle anchor. Anytime we drift, we can just come back to rest on the flow of the breath and the support of the body. And as we rest here, just noticing how you feel. What does it feel like for the body to be at rest? And what does it feel like to invite the mind to rest a while? Those fleeting moments when you notice the mind is actually resting. What's that like? And when a thought pops into your mind, which it most likely will, just being curious about that, what it feels like. Does it have a texture? Does it have a sensation in the body? Or an emotion to it? What's it like when one of these thoughts just pops into the mind and you notice it? How does that make you feel? Just being curious about that. The energy of these little bubbles of thoughts that pop into the mind, tempting us away from resting. And what's it like to just notice that they're there without trying to get rid of them or change them? And just ignore them. Just say, oh yeah, I know you're there. It's okay. And then bring your attention back to the feel of the breath in your body. And you might need to do this again and again. Noticing the thoughts. Oh yeah, there you are. I can see you. But then gently guiding the mind back to the feel of the body, the feel of the breath, and resting there again. No right or wrong way to feel, just open and allowing everything to be just as it is. What's it like to just take a pause in our day, to rest the body, rest the mind, noticing thoughts pass across the mind like clouds or bubbles, and just coming back to the awareness of the breath and the feel of the body. Again and again, as if we're training a puppy to stay. As we come towards the end of our practice this morning, I invite you to place a hand on the heart or feel the soothing touch of your hand on another part of the body or your other hand, just as a way of just connecting in and honouring ourselves for having turned up this morning with a wish to rest, with a wish to pause. And maybe making a wish that you have the strength and courage and everything that you need to get you through your day, knowing you can just pause every now and again and rest with the breath. It's always there. And we might have some words we might want to say to ourselves. May I have strength and courage today. May I be well. May I be happy. And then sharing this wish with others. So may we all be well and happy and have the strength and courage we need today. Noticing how it feels to share our wishes with each other or receive the wishes from each other as we've practiced together today. And then let's send this out into the world, little ripples of kindness into the world, that all beings may in some way benefit from our practice, with a little seed of peace entering their hearts. So bringing yourself back very gently.